Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? Hope fine. Today I am going to discuss about higher mathematics part 2, chapter 1, real number and inequalities. As before, I have taken two classes on same topics. Today I am giving you a solution of an inequality, and it is different than previous. Okay, here the problem, the inequality is absolute value of 3x minus 5 and is less than absolute value of 2x minus 1. And we have to find out the value of x, or the possible value of x, because it is inequality. It is not an equation. We have discussed in our previous classes. We have discussed in our previous classes that for equation we get the exact value of the variable. Here the variable is x, and for inequality we will get the possible values of the variable. Here we will go to find out the possible values of x. So with a view to finding out, we just taking square in both sides, and we know whatever the square absolute value square is, we can write it is just square, because we know that absolute value of a square is equal to a square. By same way, we also write 2x minus 1 square. Absolute value of 2x minus 1 square is 2x minus 1 whole square. We just using the formula of a minus b whole square, and as a result we get 9x square minus 30x plus 25, and in right side we get 4x square minus 4x plus 1. And after calculation, 9x square minus 4x square, it is 5x square, minus 30x plus 4x, it is minus 26x, and 25 minus 1, it becomes 24. If we change the side of this part, all sign will be changed. Okay, that's why we get this 5x square minus 26x plus 24. And at last, it is we have to factorize, or we have to find out the middle factor. It is 524s are 120, and 26, 20 and 6. That's why it is 26 are 120, and after the calculation, minus 20 minus 6, it becomes minus 26. Okay, from these two terms, we have taken 5x as a common. As a result, x from this term, and 4 is from the second term. Similarly, here we take minus 6 as a common, so it becomes x, because it is minus, that's why minus positive 1, and here we have to write the negative 1. 26 4s are 24, it is x minus 4. Okay, we can take x minus 4, so we get another two terms, and we can take x minus 4 as a common. If we take x minus 4 as a common, it will become 5x minus 6. And there x minus 4 into 5x minus 6 is less than 0. Okay. Here we take 5 as a common. Okay, we are not taking any constant with x as a product. Okay, 5 into x, we are not taking them taking any coefficient with x. That's why we take 5 as a common. That's why it becomes x minus there are no 5, that means we have to divide this term by 5. Okay, it is 6 by 5. As a result, it becomes if we divide both sides by 5, next time will become x minus 6 by 5 into x minus 4 is less than 0. When this part will be 0, when this part will be 0, we have to think when there are a variation in the signs of these two. Here x minus 6 by 5, either it's positive and it's negative, or it's negative or it's positive. If both are positive or both are negative, then it could not be less than 0. Only when, for example, x minus 6 by 5, it is like this, x minus 6 by 5. Say for example, its value is minus 3 or minus, okay, minus 3, and x minus 4, its value is, it's just an example, minus 2. That means both are negative. Then we will get the positive output. Output will be 6 minus 3 into minus 2. Output will be 6. If both are positive, say for example 3 into 2, we also get the positive output. That means they are not less than 0 as positive value. That's why it is not less than 0. Less than 0, that means we must have to get a product where both are where the product is negative. So how we can get the negative product if one is positive? Say for example, x minus 6, 6 by 5 is positive and x minus 4 is negative. Only then we can get the negative one, or it could be x minus 6 by 5 is negative and x minus 4 is positive. Then we also get, for example, x minus 6 by 5 is negative and x minus 4 is positive. Then we will get the negative one. Okay, we are just showing you an example, nothing else. So that means we need one negative and one positive. Then we can get the output as a positive. And we know x minus 6 by 5, that means 6 by 5 is 1 point something, and x minus 4, definitely x minus 6 by 5 is greater than x minus 4. So obviously x minus 6 will be positive and x minus 4 will be negative. Okay, we are going to the next one. One will be turned uh, one will be true if the expression x minus 6 by 5 and x minus 4 are one positive and one negative. Okay, we are verifying. So it is greater than, actually. Okay, when x is greater than 6 by 5, so if it is no, no, no. Okay, when x is less than 6 by 5, then both will be negative. So for example, 6 by 5, it is, if it is x is less than 6 by 5, then it will be negative, and it must be negative because 6 by 5 is many less, much less than 4. That's why you get both are negative. So it is it will not satisfy our condition. Okay, we are considering the value of x. It is greater than 6 by 5 and less than 4. If it is like this, if it is greater than 6 by 5, then this one will be positive, because 6 by 5 greater than 6 by 5, say for example it is 2 minus something, we will get the positive value. And if we consider 2 minus 4, we will get the negative value. That means positive and negative. We have find out our condition, the exact condition. That means when uh, the value of x is greater than 6 by 5 and at a time less than 4, then we get x minus 6 by 5 is positive and x minus 4 is negative. And when x is greater than 4, then this one will be positive, definitely. Say for example it is 5 minus 6 by 5, that means we get a positive output, and also here we get a positive output. But it not fulfill our conditions, because we need the product is should be negative. That means one should be positive and one should be negative. Here for this condition, for 6 by 5 less than x less than 4, we get this condition, one is positive and another one is negative. That's why it is our solution set, and it is our solution. Okay, and we also showing the solution in the number line, 6 by 5 to 4, not 6 by 5, because there are no equal sign. That's why we just put a circle here, also not covered by any color. Okay, we are going to the next solution. It is also very similar with the previous one, actually exactly same. 2x plus 3 is less than 3x minus 1, and we squaring both sides. Very similar with previous one. You just see the calculation. Okay, first we squaring both sides, and the absolute value of a square is a square. That's why we just skip the absolute sign in third line. We utilize the formula of a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square, and we make the calculation. 4x square minus 9x square is minus 5x square. 12x minus minus plus, that means 6 plus 6x, it will be 18x, and it is 8. Okay, we take minus 5 as a common, and if we multiply both sides by minus 1, the sign will be changed. Look, it is less than 0, and we multiply both sides by minus 1. That's why this minus sign has been eliminated, and the sign has been changed. Okay, it was less than, and it becomes greater than. Okay, the next line we just make the middle factor, 5x square minus 18x minus 8. Minus 20 plus 2, it becomes minus 8, and minus 5 8s are 40, 22s are 40 also. Okay, we have done the middle term. Okay, we take 5x as a common from first two terms, and as a result we get x minus 4 and 2. It is also x minus 4. So x minus 4 and x minus 4 are common between these two terms. And in next term we take x minus 4 as a common, and 5x plus 2. Okay, 5x from the first term and 2 from the second term. Okay, here the product should be greater than 0. That means if both are negative, then we will get the product is positive, or both are positive, we will get the product is positive. If one is positive and another one is negative, then we will not get the number or anything like which one is greater than 0. Okay, and in our previous problem we also told that we cannot take anything with the coefficient of the variable. That's why we take 5 as a common, here x, and it becomes 2 by 5. As 2 is not divisible by 5, that's why we have to take it like 2 by 5. Okay, one will be true if x plus 2 both are positive or both are negative, because their output is positive. The product should be positive. That's why both should be positive or both should be negative, not one positive or not one negative. Okay, we are considering if x is less than minus 2 by 5. If x is less than minus 2 by 5, then both will be negative. Say for example, it is less than minus 2 by 5. We can consider it is minus 3 by 5. Then minus 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5, you will get a negative output. You make the calculation in your rough section. And okay, minus 3 by 5 minus 4, it is also negative. That means we can take x is less than minus 2 by 5 as our true condition, because for this condition we get both x plus 2 by 5 and x minus 4 as a negative. Okay, and if minus 2 by 5 is less than x is less than 4, then it will be positive. Say for example, we are taking enclosed by minus 2 by 5 and 4, the open interval, or in between minus 2 by 5 and 4. So, for example, we consider 3. If we consider 3, then this one will be positive. 3 plus 2 by 5, we will get the positive output. But here 3 minus 4, it will be negative. Okay, that means it is not fulfilling our condition. Okay, x is greater than 4. If x is greater than 4, then both one will be positive. For example, x, the value of x is 5. 5 plus 2 by 5, we get the positive output, and 5 minus 4, we also get the positive output. That means for x less than minus 2 by 5, that means when the value of x will be less than minus 2 by 5, then both will be negative, and it is our perfect condition. Okay, and when it is greater than 4, when x is greater than 4, then we will get both are positive. That's why we have to take both as our solution. One will be true if here I double f if it is not wrong, if that means if and only if. Here I double f if means if and only if. Our solution set is x element of R and x is less than minus 2 by 5 and x is greater than 4. You see the number line minus 2 by 5, the value of x is greater than minus 2 by less than minus 2 by 5 and greater than 4. Okay, it is our condition, solution. Uh, our the possible values of x, it is less than minus 2 by 5 and greater than 4. So it is our end of the class. Okay, our ambition of this class is to um, giving you the solution of this type of inequalities. Okay, they are different than the previous one. That's why we discussed it. We have discussed it in other platform or in other class. I think all of you can understand the solution of the problems. Okay, we will come with you with a new class with new concept. Stay fine, stay home. Allah Hafiz.